user-defined simple data types, namespaces, and the string type. Our objectives. In this lecture, you will learn how to create and manipulate your own simple data type called the enumeration type, explore how the assignment statement and arithmetic and relational operators work with enum types, learn how to input data into an enum type, learn how to output data stored in an enum type, explore how to write functions to process enum types, learn about the namespace mechanism, explore the string data type, and learn how to use string functions to manipulate strings. An enumeration type consists of data type, which is a set of values with a set of operations on them, enumeration types, which is a simple data type created by the programmer. To define an enumeration type, you need a name for the data type, a set of values for the data type, a set of operations on the values. With enumeration types, you can specify the name and the values, but not the operations. The syntax is enum type, type name, value 1, value 2, where value 1 and value 2 are identifiers called enumerators. The list specifies the ordering. Value 1 is less than value 2, is less than value 3, and so forth. The enumeration type is an ordered set of values. The default value assigned to enumerators starts at 0. A value used in one enumeration type cannot be used by another in the same block. Same rules apply to enumeration types declared outside of any blocks. Let's look at an example. Example 7-1 defines a new data type called colors, and the values belonging to this data type are brown, blue, red, green, and yellow. In example 7-2 defines an enumeration type named standing, and the values belonging to standing are freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior. Assignments. Values can be stored in enumeration data types. For example, football is assigned to popular sport. This stores football into popular sport. Operations on enumeration types. No arithmetic operations are allowed on enumeration types. For example, popular sport plus 2 assigned to my sport, that is illegal. You cannot do that. Or football plus soccer assigned to popular sport. That again is illegal. Also, incrementing or de-incrementing variables is illegal as well. A solution to this is to use a static cast. Relational operators. An enumeration type is an ordered set of values. For example, football is less than or equal to soccer is true. Hockey is greater than basketball is true. Or baseball is less than football evaluates to false. An enumeration type is an integral data type and can be used in loops. For example, the for loop below. Input, output of enumeration types. An enumeration type cannot be input and output directly. You can input and output indirectly though. For example, we use a case statement to identify the enum type and output the value. Functions and enumeration types. Enumeration types can be passed as parameters to functions either by value or by reference. A function can return a value of the enumeration type. Namespaces. Consider this example. You might be writing some code that has a function called XYZ, and there is another library available which also has the same function XYZ. Now the compiler has no way of knowing which version of XYZ function you're referring to within your code. A namespace is designed to overcome this difficulty and is used as additional information to disseminate similar functions, classes, variables, etc. with the same name available in different libraries. Using namespace, you can define the context in which names are defined. In essence, a namespace defines a scope. Global identifiers in a header file used in a program become global in the program. A syntax error occurs if the program's identifier has the same name as a global identifier in the header file. Same problem can occur with third-party libraries. A common solution is a third-party vendor begins their global identifier with an underscore. You do not begin your identifiers in your program with an underscore. String type. To use data type string, a program must include the header file string. A string is a sequence of 0 or more characters. The first character is in position 0. The second character is in position 1, and so forth. The binary operator plus performs string concatenation operation. Narrates, a subscript operator, allows access to individual characters in a string. Let's look at an example. In example 7-18, we're going to look at the swap function. The swap function is used to swap, that is, interchange the contents of two string variables. Suppose you have the following statements. String 1 is warm, and string 2 is cold. After the following statement executes, string 1 swap string 2, the value of string is cold and the value of string 2 is warm. Our summary. Enumeration type is a set of ordered values. The reserved word enum creates an enumeration type. No arithmetic operations are allowed on the enumeration type. Relational operators can be used with enum values. Enumeration type values cannot be input or output directly. Enumeration types can be passed as parameters to functions by value or by reference. The namespace mechanism is a feature of the ANSI ISO standard C++. A namespace member is usually a name constant, variable, function, or other namespace. The scope of a namespace member is local to the namespace. A string is a sequence of 0 or more characters. Strings in C++ are enclosed in double quotes. The first character of a string is in position 0. In C, the brackets is the array subscript operator.